welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another video. So if you are a person who's in matric, who is doing their final year unemployed, and a person who has been actively applying, being called for interviews, but you don't make it, this video is made for you, because I'll be taking you through on how to prepare for an interview, be it you are called for an interview or you haven't been called for an interview, but you need to prepare for an interview. So if you are that person, please stay tuned, as I'll be taking you step by step on how to prepare for an interview. So without wasting any time, let me just ask you to please subscribe to my channel, like it, share it with your friends, share it with someone you know needs this type of information and all the things. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video. So the first point is research. Anything, like I feel like everything here on earth needs a research. You need to research something. You don't know something, you research it. You want to know more about something, you research it. You do like research and research. Oh guys, and the reason why I'm saying you need to research just because immediately after you applied, you need to start doing your research. You need to research the company. Like research the company, what is it that it is doing, like which industry does it fall under, their mission, their vision, everything that has to do with the company. And not only that, you also have to research about the position that you're applying for. Yes guys, I know you may think that a cleaner, cleaning, you just clean. No, there's more to cleaning. There's more to being a security guard. There's more being a CEO, whatever. Like there's actually something more than what we know. So that is why you need to research it, because if you do this research, if you research the position and the company, it will help you should the interviewers ask you any question related to these two. You'll be able to answer it without stuttering, without even like messing your interview. You just have to answer it purely because you've already you've done your research. So yeah. And then number 2 is you need to list all your skills, abilities, qualities, everything that is relevant to the job. I mean that when you apply, right, the post always has the key responsibilities and the key competencies. You need to list down all yours, and then you compare it to the ones that are in the job position, and then you see if they somehow relate, or they don't have to be 100% alike or relate, but if there's like something similar, then it will be easy for you. Should they ask you anything that has to do with your abilities, you know that when you answer, you're answering those questions based on the job, because they are relevant to the job. You don't just answer anything that is far away from the job. Everything that you answer in an interview has to do with the job, with the position that you are applying for. Okay, and then number 3 is prepare your own mock interview. So when I say prepare your own mock interview, is that you need to practice out loud. You need to practice the interview out loud. You need to stand in front of the mirror. You need to ask yourself questions. You need to do everything that you have to do to prepare yourself, to make yourself be comfortable with being asked questions. Ask your mom, ask your brother, ask your friend, ask anyone if you can't do it alone. If you can't be like me, I always stand in front of the mirror every day before I leave the house. Stand in front of the mirror and have a dialogue with myself. For me, that is normal, because that's what I do every day. So if for you it is not normal, you can ask someone else to interview you, to ask you questions that are related to interview, so that you can, okay, it may not be like a person asks you questions that are related to like interview questions. A person can just ask you anything so that you can be comfortable with answering questions. And then number 4, you need to prepare examples to answer questions. Yes guys, every question you answer in an interview, you need to provide examples. You need to show that what you're talking about, like you know what you're talking about, and there's no any other way of doing that by giving out examples. The reason why I'm saying this is because sometimes when you are being interviewed, they ask you open-ended questions, or they ask you yes or no questions. So obviously those questions always have a follow-up question. So when you answer and then they give you a question after that, and then they give you a question, they give you a question after that. But then if you just answer yourself and then you immediately do make an example so that they don't have to ask you a question, but trust me, they will always have a follow-up question to test. They don't do this thing just so you are like to ambush you or anything. They do this thing so that they can test your competence. How competent are you? Like, they want to know, can you reason with the person? Can you reason with, like, can you debate what you say? Because you'll find that the person that you're working for deals with customers, deals with clients and all that. And you know, guys, there are people who are so difficult outside, and you need that patience. You need to have that dialogue, that healthy dialogue. So yeah, you need to prepare examples to answer any question, be it when they ask you, tell me about yourself, when they ask you why you should hire you, when they ask you about your strengths, your weaknesses. You need to have those type of examples. And then the last one is you need to know how to tell your story. So why I'm saying you need to know how you tell a story or telling your story, because you'll be like, why am I supposed to tell my story? You need to tell this as your key to make an outstanding interview, to mark to make your mark and be memorable. Because you need to show the interviewers, you need to be yourself. You need to tell who you are without mentioning personal details. No, they don't want to hear about your family and your struggles. No. They care about what you possess. What can you do for them? So if you master that, you'll make your mark and be memorable. So when they evaluate your interview, they have you on the back of their mind. And trust me, my guy, trust me, if you master these things before you even go to an interview, I'm telling you, out of 10, like 9 out of 10, you will be a successful candidate. I am telling you. And you must have that positivity, that positive energy. When you get in, you're like, yes, this is me. You understand? I'm telling you guys. So we've come to an end of this video. I hope this information has helped you a lot, or has removed the cloud over your mind or anything. And I hope it will help you in your future endeavors. And so now going forward, when you are job hunting, you know what to do after pressing that button. You don't have to wait for a call for you to prepare for an interview. You don't. Because when you wait for a call, because normally interviewers may call you 48 hours prior to an interview. So they call you on Monday and they tell you on Wednesday or Thursday you have an interview. And trust me, those 30 days are the most stressful days ever. So now you won't be able to practice because you'll be under pressure. You'll be nervous, like all your emotions will be all over your body, and trust me, you won't be prepared. And if you prepare after you send that application, so you don't have to do it like every day. You maybe do it today, tomorrow, you don't have to do it like the whole day. You have to do like, and then when they call you, at least now all you do is you polish whatever it is that you have already learned and practice. So guys, I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. I'll see you again on my next upload. Bye bye.